Gwyneth, welcome. Queen, sorry. Hello, Queen. Can you hear me? Let's just give 10 minutes to those that are coming, right? So let's wait for 10 minutes. 9:10 p.m. I will start. Everyone. So today is actually the last class. There's nothing much we are going to do today. You have questions? Yes. All right, Simon, welcome. So let's start. Without further ado, this is 9:10. So today is the last class for um the free beginners class, right? So what we're going to do is the let me share my screen, my chat, my Chrome screen, right? Rather. Window. Hold on. All right. Okay, can you see my screen? Okay. Oh, they said there are three members on the live. I won't see myself and you. So now today we are going to go through the C trader, meta trader, and trade locker, and hopefully trading view. Right? Then I will show you how to mark bullish market structure. So now, what is Meta 5? Meta 5 is simply a marketplace where you can where you trade the market, right? Explain this. The marketplace where your broker gives you access to trade the market. I don't know why this is taking time to load. Probably network. Hope you can hear me. Okay. Can you hear me? Simon, can you hear me? Simon.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So we are going to go through navigating through Meta 5 C trader, match trader, and block trader. The introduction to bullish and bearish market structure using trend line, right? So let me start with introduction to bullish and bearish market structure. Let me go to Odd USD. Okay, so this is odd USD. Original paper. Okay. Mhm. Well, market is just funny. Okay, so when you want to say market is bullish, right? You need to see the market going to the upside. The upside is in the sense that market will be creating what? Higher highs and higher lows. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. Right? So this is higher high, this is a higher high, hold on, higher high, higher high, higher high, and this is higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, right? So this is what you expect to see in the market. When market is moving up, when you're talking about a bullish market, you should be expecting this. When you talk about bullish market, you should be expecting this. Market will create what? Series of higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. These are the lows, these are the highs. These highs, once they come out, they break structure. Once these lows come out, they break structures to the upside if it's a bullish market. So now if it's a bearish market, what do you expect market to do? Lower lows, higher lows, lower lows, higher lows, lower lows, higher lows, lower lows, more like a zigzag pattern, right? So this is what you expect. Lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. So if these are the highs, so this is what you expect to see. Um Lower highs and lower lows. So this so lower lows, lower highs, sorry. Okay. So this is for a bearish market structure. Okay, hold on. Okay, so this is for a bearish market structure. In a bearish market structure, what do you expect to see? You expect to see lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, right? lower highs, lower lows. The market is just in turn. The market is just doing what? It's making zigzag. Let me increase. Yeah, hold on. So instead, the market is just creating zigzags. So if it's going up, zigzags to the upside, right? Then if it's going down, if it's going up, zigzags to the upside. If it's going down, zigzags to the downside, right? So creating lower lows, lower highs for the bearish market, then higher highs and higher lows for the bullish market. So now in the bearish market, what's happening? What's happening in the bearish market is doing what? Breaking structure to the downside. This is it. Break structures here to the downside. Break structures here to the downside. Break structures here to the downside. And break structures here again to the downside. Right? While on the bullish market, break structures to the upside. Since it's bullish, we are going up, right? So it's breaking structures to the upside. What is break of structure? Is when market takes out a high if the market is bullish, then when market takes out a low if the market is bearish, right? Okay, you're there with me. So that's introduction to it. This is a bullish market, this is a bearish market. So let's see if we can find that on the chart. So now let's say we are marking from here to here, right? What's the market structure you see here? It's a bullish market structure. Why? Higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, high sorry, higher highs. They create higher low, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, and then market shift. There was a shift in market structure here, then breaking down, which I think market will still continue to the upside though. So this is like an example of a bullish market. So now if you want to use a trend line, this is what you're going to do. You can use a trend line by marking from here. Though this guy here was like a fake out. Marking from there. And marking from here. So now it clearly shows that this guy is bullish, right? Clearly shows that this guy is bullish. So now let me introduce to another market structure. So let me check another chart if I can see the same structure. Please, I'll call you back at the class. At the class, I'll call you back. I'm in the class. At the class, I'll call you back. I'm in the class. I will call you back. Hello, hello, can you guys hear me? Okay. So now this is GBP card. Let me check another currency pair if I can. People should give me 15 minutes. I'll come back. Okay, sorry for that. Um, so now let me check another currency pair to JPY, CHF JPY. Okay, no, odd CHF is better. Odd CHF. There you can. I want you guys to clearly see how the market structure is, and odd CHF has been trending in a very clean structure. What's happened in the network? Hope you guys can hear me.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. All right. Okay. So now picking up from here, picking up from here, right, to here. So now talking about market structures, right? Talking about market structures. This is a bullish market structure. Why? Remember, which? Let me check. Where did I draw that stuff? Was it which chart? Which? Um, this is loading. Okay. So was it odd USD? Think was it odd USD? Network is not allowing my charts to load as quick as they should be. But now remember, I told you guys in the bullish market structure, what are you looking for? Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. So technically, on the chart, what do you see? You see a representation of this higher highs, higher lows, right? Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. Should be a higher low. So we should be expecting this guy to push up here, right? So now if you want to draw a trend line, marking, indicating, try to indicate this trend. Try and forget this that I marked here, right? So now if you want to draw a trend line, you can pick this from here to here. So now if most trend line traders, right, those that trade trend lines, they'll take this as a break of the trend line trend, and what they'll be looking for is a retest of this to sell. While most times market might just fake out and continue the trade, or market might actually come back and retest and sell from this point down to a particular level, then bounce back up to break structure, right? So now you can still mark from here to here. Now indicating your bullish market structure, right? So this is your bullish market structure. So now vice versa, let me look for a bearish market structure and show you guys how it looks like. Remember, for your bullish market structure, you need higher highs and higher lows. Then for your bearish market structures, what do you need? You need, uh, well, where did I draw that stuff? For your bearish market structures, you need lower highs and lower lows. They are market to be creating lows. No, network is disturbing. I think it was NZD USD. been hopping between charts. Sorry for the lagging and the market is dulling to load because rain is falling, so I think the network is disturbing. So now this is what happens, right? Network here. Is actually insanely terrible. Okay, the GBP card. So this is it. Remember, I told you guys when you're looking at the bullish market structure, what are you looking at? You're looking for higher highs and higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, right? Then in the bearish market structure, you're looking for lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, and lower lows. Then the market descends like that to the downside. So this is how basically market structure looks like. Goes up, higher highs, higher lows, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. When it tends to change, it takes out this guy, creates a lower low, change of character, picks another block, starts selling, creating what? Lower highs, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, right? So this is what you see in an average market structure. This is the Bible version of a market structure. Okay. So when market is bullish, you will see continuous break of structures what to the upside, breaks to the upside, breaks to the upside, breaks to the upside. Then when it starts creating a downtrend, you see break to the downside. That's what breaks to the downside. Excuse me, breaks to the downside. Right? Okay. So let me simply I should just flip the chart upside down so that I don't know, I'll save this so that I can drop this in the group chat for you guys so you guys can picture this later on. Okay, now still using let me use NZDCHF. You see NZDCHF now. Let me identify a bearish market. What I'll just do is to flip this market upside down. Ha, network. Okay. I was trying to give that person mic in case he or she wants to ask a question. Battling with network here. Well, it's like network doesn't want us to have this class, this live. So I don't, I'm not going to reschedule this. Okay, we're on NZDCH there. Okay, so let me flip. Let me check. I think. Okay. All right. Select. Let's pick from here to where. Okay. From here to down there. What do you see market do? Now remember, for a bullish market structure, you need your higher highs and low and higher lows, right? Then for a bearish market structure, what do you need? Your lower lows and lower highs. Lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, as shown there. So now what do you see here? You can see a bearish market structure. What is market forming? Lower lows, lower highs, 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 lower lows. Right? So now in all, you can see that what market is doing, like I said earlier on, market will be breaking structure to the downside. So what's it doing? Breaking structure to the downside. What's it doing here? Breaking structure to the downside. What do you do here again? Broke structure to the downside. What do you do here again? Broke structure again to the downside. It's continuously breaking structure to the what? Downside. So now this is your what? Bearish market. Why? You can see the market is going down, right? It's going down. So a bearish market. Remember, I told you guys when you're talking about a bearish market, you tell you that sellers are taking over. The people are selling it, selling the market. Remember, I think market is about supply and demand. So people are selling the market, and the market is going down. All right. So I've explained the bearish and the bullish. So now, if you want to use a trend line, I don't think this one is not smooth enough to use a trend line, but eventually, you want to use a trend line. This is it. Bearish market is going down, sloping down. I want to pick from here. I think it's like this will be better. So your bearish market structure using your trend line. This is what called your trend line. That's your trend line. This is your trend line. This is your trend line. So your trend line is a line that indicates that shows you the trend of the market. So what's the trend of the market? This trend of the market is bearish. It's going down. The other trend which I showed you guys in odd or this other trend here is what? This other trend here is bullish. Why? Look at from um here to here. What's market be doing? Market has been creating higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Then the next thing creating a new higher high, right? Okay. Um I didn't see this trade, or I should have taken this trade yet last week. Did you see this guy? This guy. Okay, didn't reach my POI. I think I'm looking to take this trade this week if market should open. One is to six. Okay, so that's technically what you'll be looking at um at a bullish and bearish market, right? Okay, so now how many of you have questions concerning what I just discussed? Right, nobody. So now going to see trade locker, see trader, meta 5. Trade locker, see trader, meta 5. So this app is Trading View. The name of this app is called Trading View. This is the web version of it. I'll drop the app icon for you guys on the group chat so you guys can install it. So this is Trading View. It is used to analyze the market. So you use this is your part tool. This is your part tool to create parts, right? Then this is your trend line tool, right? Use it to create trend lines or draw lines, right? Rather. Then this is your horizontal line. This is your to mark out price. Then this is to indicate price range. Then this is your rectangular to draw rectangles. I use it to draw rectangles and mark out other blocks, right? Then you have this your Fibonacci tool, right? Then we have this like this. I've forgotten the name of this, but like to quote texts and all, right? So that's that for that as far as that is concerned. So going to Trade Locker. Trade Locker is I forgot to open an account on this Trade Locker, but Trade Locker is the same thing as this MT5. If network will agree me this account. This account loaded. Trade Locker is like MT5. And what does MT5 do? MT5 provides you with access to the market, access to trade the market, right? So you cannot, as an individual, I explained this earlier, you cannot trade the markets on your own. You need an access point. So MT5, Trade Locker, C Trader are access points to the market. Then, in order for you to access this market, what do you use to access the market? Your broker. Your brokers are like your banks. You put your money inside your brokers to trade the market. Do you get me? They give you access to the market. So you seeing this market, like the market at the MT5, the C trader, to access the market to trade your money, you need brokers. You need to open an account with brokers, then log in like this. Now you can see I'm logging in. This is a demo account. I think it's 100. I'm trying to log in the account on the trader. So now if you have your broker, you'll be logging your broker account and whatever you deposited. If you guys are looking at my mouse, whatever you deposited will show here to show like if you deposit 100, that it show 100 USD. So you log in the account and then you trade the market. Um, Same thing with here. You just see trader, you create an email and password, and then you have an account. Then same thing with Trade Locker, you create same, right? I don't know why this guy is taking time to load like this. Okay, connect now. This guy was opening now. What's all this stress? I don't like this. Um, Please hold on. Let me. Oh, network is really disturbing. Glow and Glow network is really disturbing. Yeah, I should show. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop. There's a video I have explaining. There's a video my boss did explaining how to use the MT5 app, and also I'll just drop the video on the group chat so that you guys can check it out. And I also drop the video I did like 3 years ago concerning lot size. So those that ask questions, I don't know, they go ask me questions, finish for group chat for WhatsApp. They no go come class, come understand what's going on. But there it is. If you're serious, you're serious. If you're not serious, you show your seriousness will show big time. So I don't know if any of you will want to ask questions or anything. The floor is yours. Open to speak. So do you have any questions, any contributions, anything? Something you love to know I should throw more light on or anything?
Sir, I would love to know, like, if I'm able to open the app now, how can I just start trading the demo?
If you open the app now, whether I should start trading demo, you won't.
Like,
You said please come again.
I said if I should open the demo now
Yes.
and create an account, I don't know how to start, as in performing everything I've been teaching in the demo.
Okay, to start performing the trade.
Yes.
Then I was just showing you guys the beginners part of the the forex now. I told you guys that what really made me start because this the simplex scam I've told you and you were in the other class. So I wanted everybody to have basic knowledge about forex so that next time they won't fall victims of such, right? So now if you are you with me? Okay, so
Yes,
now if okay, so if you want to advance more than the basic knowledge, I told you guys the intermediate courses here. So those that will apply and get the intermediate course, they will have they'll have access to 50% off of the advance. So basically most of those stuffs you're talking about is on intermediate, other types and institutions, how to enter trades, executives, currency pairs. I'll throw more light on currency pairs. This navigating trading view. I just showed you guys how to use trading view, but I'll do that in depthly on the intermediate course. Then trend lines, understanding market structure, advanced candlestick patterns, and other MTFA, multi-time frame analysis. The other things than the beginner session. So the beginner session was just a fair knowledge of what trading is all about. So that next time you guys can have, if you see a scam, you actually know that it's a scam. Like you can see it and say, okay, this is a scam. This I've seen this before. This is a scam. This is not how this is done. It's supposed to be done somehow like this, right? So
okay.
yes, so that's the this thing. That's one of the reasons. So anybody have any questions? Queen, do you have any questions? Queen. Okay. So with that, let me check if this guy don't open. Still not opening. I don't know why. I don't know why this. I don't know. And if I should log out my network now, this live. I don't know. I think to cancel. But it opened before I entered this live session. Baba open now. I don't know what's happening now. Seriously don't know what's happening. It's network. But this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop a video concerning how to use the Meta 5 app, and the video is okay. So if you guys are Apple Store or Apple Store, Play Store, this is the app. This is the Meta 5 app, right? Let me see if I can save an image of this. Uh, this be a screenshot button there. Okay. Nevertheless, this is the Meta 5 app, so you can check it out on this. Let me check the Trading View app on Trading View. Okay, so now this is the Trading View app on Play Store, or you can check it up on Apple Store. Let's the app icon load. Network is seriously dull, and it's not funny. If I knew this network was dull, I would have shifted the class to tomorrow. Kai, this network is very bad, very bad. So now the trade locker, this is how the app, this is how the web, this thing is, this is how the app is. This is the logo. You see this logo here, trade locker. You can download it, use it to access the market. See trader is same thing, but preferably everybody uses MetaTrader, and most people use trade locker. But MetaTrader is better off. I don't know why this guy doesn't want to go, so that you guys can see the how the app works. Okay, this is a trading view app. See the icon here at the right hand side where you have this writing that looks like a TV. This is it. Black icon here. So you check your Google Play and your Apple Store if you're using an iPhone. this is what you see, and you can install it. All right. Okay. Um, what else? This guy doesn't want to load. I've tried loading it, but it doesn't want to. But that'll be all for the beginners class. So we are done. We are free. If you want to advance or get in touch with the intermediate course, you let me know. I'm available. You can DM me. All right. So see you guys. You can still access me via the DM on WhatsApp or Telegram, or any issues you have concerning the beginners class questions. You let me know. I'm very much available to attend to you. So good night. Have a good night. See you next time. All right.